Real life street stars. We here with some real legendary shit. Listen, Parlay in the motherfucking building of the Franchize Boyz.
Yo.
Straight out the apartments. You niggas ain't even knowing, man. It's a real street nigga in front of you, brother. What's going on, brother? How you been?
Man, I'm glad y'all have me here, dog. Salute to y'all platform, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been building, y'all done broke barriers and created waves, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that I'm doing, I'm following y'all path, so I just want to salute to y'all and what y'all doing.
Nah, bro, you breaking them barriers as well, brother, man. And I've been watching you and been a fan of your shit for a long time, man. And what I like about yours is real authentic, you know what I'm saying? It's really you, it ain't really a whole bunch of whatever, fluff and all that shit. You just being you, the gimmicks, right, the gimmicks.
Now, we noticed that a lot of rappers, that, you know, of course, have success are now going into the podcast world. And it seems like some are starting earlier, some are, it's like every day a new one starting. So what is it that even for you that you was like, that you was hesitant about starting your own podcast and getting these stories out and doing this, you know, talking, you know, and getting that to monetization?
Well, I never want to do podcasts. I ain't never somebody, actually, 2 years ago during the pandemic, in Atlanta was a lot going on. And, you know, I was just speaking on real shit, you know what I'm saying, in the city, you know what I'm saying? And I went viral like 4 times in 3 months, you know what I'm saying? And this is just me voicing my opinion about stuff. Then I started seeing that a lot of people listen to me when I talk, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to say something else. So I started doing videos, like just talking about real shit. And everything I was doing was targeted to street niggas. Cause I just feel like nobody give them game, nobody give street people things that they need to do and it's gonna help them day to day. It's always, they come take from it or they wanna use somebody from the streets. So I started doing blogs and I call them OG talk.
Yeah.
And the motherfuckers just started going. I was like, well, I might return this to the podcast cause, you know, so many projects are getting tore down, especially in Atlanta. Niggas, youngers don't get a chance to grow up with mentors or people who in front of them to be like, don't do that, do this, don't do that. And if you do this, let me show you how to do it the right way. Only thing niggas got is the internet. So I said, let me be a voice for the people. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons I even started doing podcasts.
Yeah, man, that's hard, man. I remember just when I first seen the In Departments, you know what I'm saying? One thing about your podcast that I think is dope is you really go through the history of Atlanta. Like a nigga like from the outside looking in can actually get some good insight. So for those who don't really know, can you just break down just a real quick history of Atlanta and what up until this point, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, like it's like now people speak about like new Atlanta, old Atlanta. And see the difference is because with the internet now, everything is really the same. So everybody really dressed the same, everybody got the same lingo. If somebody hear lingo in Dallas that they really like, they'll add it and they'll start saying it in Atlanta or wherever you from. But original Atlanta, you know, Atlanta was just east, west, and south. You know what I'm saying? East side was pretty much like Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Flashy, flamboyant, whole bunch of hustlers, flashy, like to get money, you know what I'm saying? West side is kind of more like Brooklyn, grimy, you know, whole niggas robbing and, you know, that's the dark land. And the south side is kind of like a mixture of the west and the east. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, back then, niggas didn't go to other sides of towns. You see what I'm saying? But my history and with my family, you know, moving around, I got a chance to experience all of Atlanta. And then through my childhood, I used to be around a lot of bosses, so I got a chance to meet a lot of bosses from a lot of places too. So I got a chance to see a lot of stuff. And in Atlanta, a lot of people don't get a chance to experience each side of town, you know what I'm saying? So with my podcast, when I speak on these times, I like to speak on it because I really experienced this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who see Atlanta who don't really understand and know the Atlanta that I be speaking of. So I just like to keep the, you know what I'm saying, keep the legacy going. You know what I'm saying? The reason why people come to Atlanta, the reason how we is, for real.
Now, what is not Atlanta? Like, cause I know there's different parts like Mechanicsville, Jurassic Park, and everybody say they from Atlanta, but are there really parts that's not Atlanta, or is it just, like you said, just the Southwest and the, in the East?
Okay, like, I'm gonna break this down like this. You got Metro Atlanta,
yeah,
and you got the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
All right, Metro Atlanta is everything inside 285. You see what I'm saying? So if it's inside 285, it's considered Metro Atlanta.
Okay.
So if somebody's from anywhere inside 285, they can say I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
And outside the city, they could be like, oh yeah, he from Atlanta. But when it comes to the inside of Atlanta, like Amaretta, she's talking about the city of Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if your address don't say Atlanta, Georgia, blase, blase, you not from Atlanta.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we got cities, like East Point is a city.
Right.
But it's in Atlanta, but it's a city. But address say East Point.
East
so
Point.
if you stay from East Point, you can't be from Atlanta.
Right, because
So it's Metro Atlanta, it's the city of Atlanta.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So from the outside looking in, we always talk about Metro Atlanta.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you come in the city, we talk about the city of Atlanta. So that's really just the difference.
Right, because we got all the different parts of Dallas, but if if you say, you could be from Oak Cliff, but you from Dallas, but
Now,
Like some people from I know some people who from Fort Worth who they'll say I'm from Dallas if they somewhere else.
Exactly.
But if they hear it, they gonna say I'm from Fort Worth. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's kind of like the same thing in Atlanta.
I get it. Now you came up. Dallas has their groups like the GS Boys, DSR. For Dem Franchize Boyz in Atlanta, it was always, being from Dallas, there was a way to make your position in Atlanta, a way to come up. What is y'all come up story as far as how did y'all get together? How did y'all formulate the blow? It was one of them overnight success stories.
Well, it's kind of all sparked with I did a poem in school, and it was like it wasn't like a poem, it was like a rap song, but I ain't had no beat, so I call it a poem.
There you go,
You know what I'm
Tupac.
saying? And so when I did, the school went crazy. So Pimpin' in the group was like, I want to make a beat to that song. So that was in 10th grade. 11th grade, me and him ended up only playing varsity basketball.
Yeah.
So I would always rap the song. Everybody like rap it, so I would rap it. 12th grade, he moved. Then we end up bumping into each other in college. You know what I'm saying? And so our first day of orientation, I hear a beat playing, and I'm walking through the campus. So I start rapping the fucking verse. Now every time I hear a beat, I'm rapping the verse.
Yeah.
But ain't no instrumentals then.
Right,
You know what I'm
it's
saying? Niggas ain't just making beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that shit hard. So I followed it in there when I go in the room, it's Pimp. And you gotta take, I ain't seen Pimp in a year. So we recorded that same verse I did in 10th grade, and we made it a song. It was called Money. And that song that's the biggest underground song on the West Side.
Oh, damn.
In the history of the West Side, it's the biggest underground song.
Through the colleges or just through?
Now, so I went to school in North Carolina by Charlotte. In
okay.
school, it's an HBCU called Barber Scotia. It's like
Yeah.
10, 15 minutes outside Charlotte. So I started doing it up there first. You know what I'm saying? John C. Smith, Raleigh State, all the little schools up there.
Yeah.
And we was shutting that bitch down. So then I brought it home. You know what I'm saying? Took it to the club, and then I come back to school. And when I come back on the springtime, you know what I'm saying? That's when we recorded White Tee.
Yeah.
So then I come back to school. So that summertime, that song, it's called Money. The song was hot. So that summertime, I was getting shows doing Money. So now I'm performing my song, and now it's the hottest song in all the streets. So we would do Money, but I would perform White Tee before Money. So I did that the whole summertime, and I went back to school in the fall. White Tee, now they playing Money and White Tee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I got kicked out of college my first semester, my sophomore. And when I came back home, shit, my song was fucking in this. You want to get a song? You want to get the club pipe? Play this song right here.
Play that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 6 months after that, we had a deal.
Damn. So I'm curious, the landscape of Atlanta at that time, who was the hottest artist popping at that time? Like who was making noise?
T.I. was on the upcoming. Luda was doing this thing.
Yeah.
Outkast had just, made the big name for themselves.
Yeah, going worldwide, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's really what it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, when we came in, underground music was real. It was really underground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear underground artists getting played on the radio. It wasn't really a lot of mom and pop record labels for you to sign to get you a deal. It really wasn't a lot. Nobody had labels and shit like that, bro. Or studios. You see what I'm saying? We was the first group to get #1 song on the radio out being signed. We didn't even have a group name. We wasn't even a group. You see what I'm saying? So, so when niggas, and we was already #1 on all the radio stations in Atlanta. So when the labels found out that we wasn't signed, it was a bidding war.
Did you know that White Tee was going to change the whole landscape of Atlanta, the Atlanta sound?
No, I never wanted to be a rapper. I never tried to be. I never thought about it. I just did it because I was good at doing it. And, you know, I liked it doing it, and I passed time doing it in school. You see what I'm saying? We made music for the pool palace.
Talk to
We didn't make music to say, oh, we gonna take it on the east side and they gonna like this. Nah, nigga. The pool palace gonna love this shit. We made music for the pool palace. That's it. We didn't care about the music going nowhere. We didn't care. You see what I'm saying? We just made music for the pool palace. As long as the pool palace like it. They didn't like this one. Fuck, we gotta go make another one. You see what I'm saying? And then the whole pool palace, our music just popped. So that's why a lot of people call the sound snap music. We don't call it snap music because the shit don't got nothing to do with the snaps. It has something to do with the sound. In the city, we call it pool palace music. You know what I'm saying?
Man, now I gotta ask you, man, because the remix was one of those legendary remixes. You know what I'm saying? Who do you think had the hardest verse?
On the remix, which one? All They Like Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, Brett went hard, but Bow went hard.
I was like, Brett was so ass on that motherfucker, bro.
But Bow went hard too.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I'm gonna say this too, like, you know, a lot of times, and then I think that was like Bow's own coming to like, I could do my own shit. Cause you gotta think for so long, it was like niggas wrote for Bow Wow. You see what I'm saying? When he was younger. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, it's like, nigga, I'm me. Like, nigga, I could do my own shit. So for me to see him, how he constructed the verse, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, how many? Like, do you ever wonder, like you're responsible for like millions of white tees being so, like for like, I'm talking about literally for like 10 years. Convenience stores couldn't keep white.
We created towel tees.
Bro, Foot Locker, no towel tee. You couldn't go to the gas station, get it, nothing. No white tee nowhere.
Facts.
Like, when you shape a culture like that, like going to concerts and seeing everybody in a white tee and shit like that, was that what did that do for y'all, like as a group?
I was happy because that's some nigga shit.
That's some nigga shit.
To some hood niggas.
Oh.
I was trying the whole world to hood niggas.
And y'all was saving niggas money.
I'm lit.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Just the jeans and the
Facts.
shoes.
And they went up. The t-shirt wasn't never $5 no tax.
$5 no tax.
You see what I'm
gas
saying?
station.
But then you gotta think about this too, and I can vividly remember this. 'Cause I used to get t-shirts. I used to travel in front of my projects before I went to school. So every morning I used to just buy a t-shirt. And back then when you bought the t-shirt didn't get longer, they got wider. So you get 2X to go this way, you get 3X to go this way. All of us was the exact same size.
Right.
Before us, there was no such thing as a tall tee.
Right.
After we came out, they started coming with tall tees because we was wearing shirts that was too big for us, so it looked big.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
In fact, it's like, again, shout out to Dallas's own DSR. They start wearing tall tees, kept the sticker on it. And
Everybody kept the sticker on it.
I seen the remix of Yep in my tall tee.
Facts.
So that hoe was making noise and that hoe was moving. Now you yourself, were you ever like tired of the tall tee movement and were you glad to see it go away?
Nah, man, like, I'm gonna tell you, man, I embrace culture. I like to see black people creating stuff. I like to see people say lingo and people catch on to it and it become a wave. Like, I like that. I salute that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never got mad at nobody how nigga make something like, them niggas trying to bite me. I never felt like that. Like, only thing I had a problem with black tea, cause we gonna put it, we gonna goddamn put a motherfucker and goddamn, we gonna put a stain on your red tea. So you gotta think though, when we came out on like some fun, having fun, partying. But you gotta think at this time, it was a transition when niggas was really too gangsta at the time.
Right.
Niggas weren't really dancing no more. You see what I'm saying? Cause this is right after like bass music, ticking, all that pop locking. This was like right in that little dead period. You see what I'm saying? But I'm a gangster in real life. Yeah. This is my escape from the street shit. That's why I never rapped about the shit I was really had going on. I was like, well, yeah, going to jail. Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna talk about some other shit. You see what I'm saying? So when I heard that, I was like, what these niggas think we on some, what the fuck they think we on? You see what I'm saying? So I was real on some other shit, but pink tee, in my throwback, in my tall tee, I salute all that shit. I fuck with them shits.
Yeah, bro, right when I heard, because besides Icy, Black Tee was really the only song that Gucci kind of had. And that shit was buzzing so hard. And I'm like, a nigga got to feel some type of way about that.
Yeah, like, but see, the crazy thing about it, we was going to do a white tee remix, was going to be Black Tee.
Beat
You know what
him
I'm
to
saying?
God damn.
Yeah, we was gonna do Black T, you know what I'm saying, for the remix. I was like, but we gotta do Black T for the gangsters. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? So we was gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the one thing about Black T was just what the niggas was saying. Like, don't take some shots. You don't know me, don't take shots at me, buddy. I ain't on the rap shit.
Nah, talk to him. And when white tees went away and you start seeing the emergence of skinny jeans, what are your thoughts when you said, man, we started a situation over here, now skinny jeans is the wave? Like, what do you, when you see something like that, you like, hey, that's just what it is.
Now I'm gonna tell you a thing about it. I seen it firsthand because the niggas who changed the game were there from my projects. Shop Boyz.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
to him.
Shop Boyz from my project. I grew up with these niggas. We hit backflips in elementary school together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know these niggas. And when they would start doing all this music, even when they first started making the song part, and you gotta think they was doing pool pass music, so they was making snap songs and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when they did Party Like a Rockstar, they was still wearing baggy clothes at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then they started adopting the rockstar mentality, like, oh, we got Party Like a Rockstar,
Yeah,
so
we
we
gotta
gotta
really
do
work.
like the rockstar shit. So they started wearing European style clothes.
I see.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
which is
You
smaller.
know, Europeans is
it's
pure
smaller
club
figures.
fit, like however you fit. You see what I'm saying? So, and I was like, man, I ain't wearing that little bit ass shit. They ain't wearing them little bit ass pants and them tight ass pants. But then that shit became worldwide culture. So I seen, we don't change the game, make everybody wear t-shirts and big baggy ass clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just seen some niggas on one street over come and change the game and have everybody wearing skinny clothes.
Yeah,
and
nigga didn't have to worry about a designer belt back in the tall T days, man. It's
And
like,
no,
God,
exactly, no.
now I gotta worry about designer belts and shit.
Yeah, fresh Levi's and some good kicks, man.
Now you gotta match and your shirt.
Yeah.
Back then you ain't gotta wear
Yeah.
none of that shit.
Now niggas
Just put
got-
a t-shirt on, goddamn.
Niggas Dior down now.
Got to
Two
be.
bands on the shirt. God damn it.
For real. And it better not be baggy.
Nah, for real.
The fat niggas got that, bro, you know your shirt too little.
Yeah.
It's not a skinny shirt, bro.
Yeah,
It's just
man.
a too little shirt.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, I was watching the interview you did with Travis Porter, and you were explaining like the different styles. Y'all had the futuristic movement, the white boy, black boy swag.
Mm-hmm.
You know, can you explain to the audience like what the different styles that Atlanta created as far as the fashion?
Okay, it was like after White Tee, you know, it was okay. Right before White Tee was throwbacks.
Of course, yeah.
That was
Mitchell
the
and
shit.
Ness.
Yeah, because
Hardwood classic.
Because that's one of the ways that we made White Tee. Because Buddy,
the jerseys.
R.I.P. Buddy, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah,
Buddy
R.I.P.
died
Buddy
2 years
first,
of cancer. So Buddy he's the master of concept. So he was like, bruh, we might as well do a song called White Tee, because every time we take throwback, the only thing we get is white tees all the time. Like, you fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? So it was throwbacks, then it was baggy white tees and the baggy jeans and shit. Then it went right before Party Like a Rockstar, it was they was calling it black boy, white boy. Where niggas started wearing like the polos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Young LA, you know what I'm saying? They
Facts.
and Travis Porter, they was wearing like the carnigans and the sweaters with the collar
shirts,
You know, the white boy, you know how the preppy shit.
Carlton Banks.
Exactly, and they was calling the black boy, white boy. And this is right when the futuristic music had started to hit. So this around like 07, 08-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it became, right 08, that's when Paul Like a Rockstar came. So it went from preppy to skinny.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Man, this is one thing I want to ask about. Like in Dallas, we had the Boogie movement, right? But then the gangsters they wasn't fucking with it. So it's like we killed our own movement. But in Atlanta, it seems like every movement that y'all have, y'all support it all the way through until the next movement comes. Is that true, or is that just on the outside looking in?
Nah, man, the power of your projects or your community is in Atlanta is heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's powers in numbers.
Facts.
If you got a hood club and all us is from goddamn blue sofa and this white table and this fucking camera lights, but all us right here and we go to this one club. If I got a song that's popping in my hood, and everybody from the blue sofa, when we go to the club, when they play it, everybody's singing this shit.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be like,
What
what that is right there, boy?
Yeah.
And it's something you're gonna start singing it. Next thing you know, everybody in the club singing that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what happens in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's the power of influence. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, a nigga will do a song and go to the project. You're gonna play that shit in the parking lot every day.
That
And
makes
nigga probably gonna be like, boy, play that one song, boy, you played this day in the studio the other day.
That makes
You see what I'm saying? Now it turned into a parking lot song. Now everybody like, well, give me that CD. Now everybody listens to it. Now the little girl, the little chick who dance in the club, like, DJ, play this right here. You see what I'm saying? And then it becomes something. Then nigga do a dance or something, and the nigga like, well, I fuck with that shit right there.
And
you know what I'm saying? It was the viral before for the internet, before you could see it happen on the internet. I used to watch it in live, in person.
Yeah, like what's that? Everybody, they doing that? Okay, bet. Next time I'm gonna learn that.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, facts.
So that's kind of like how shit be. You know what I'm saying? You see one thing doing, and now everybody doing that shit. Now East Side doing it, now the West Side doing it, now the South Side doing it, now the shit gone.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you're here in Dallas right now. The Millenium tour is going on, man. Y'all on the Millenium tour, man. How was that getting back to the tour in itself? And is anybody wearing white tees in the goddamn stadium?
Oh no, man, we shut that bitch down.
Oh, it gets
every night.
It gets shut down.
We shut this bitch down every night. They saying word for word, all the hooks, the verses, and everything.
I know, and I'm curious because they keep changing the roster. Is there anybody on the tour that you never met before that's on this tour now?
No. Most of these motherfuckers from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing too is that most of these people who was out when we was out moving around doing our thing. So at some point in time, it was going to be a point that we bump into these people. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like even from like Trivial, Scrappy, Crime Mob, like we got personal relationship with a lot of them people. We got a video with Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing Pleasure P and them from Pretty Ricky from long back then. Cause we used to say, y'all the R&B Franchize Boyz. You see what I'm saying? So like a lot of these people we been had relationship, you know what I'm saying, with, and been seeing around, you know what I'm saying? Yin Yang, you know what I'm saying? I think this is my first time ever meeting Day 26. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time ever actually meeting them and being around them. They're probably the only one. Yeah. This their reunion. Oh shit. Yeah, this their reunion.
Who came up with the dance?
Which one? Lean with a rock with it?
Yeah.
Me?
Oh yeah, because you was the one hitting it in that video.
Yeah. You need to go to Guinness Book of shit.
I produced it too.
Oh, nigga.
Oh, you made the beat?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
So when you first hit the dance, were you like, man, niggas gonna do this hoe? Or you just like, I'm just on a Molly or something?
No. I put it all together in my head and I executed it. And it became, okay. My homeboy Daryl, rest in peace, my homeboy Daryl.
Yeah.
We gained, like I told you, we used to, like niggas know us, but we used to dance.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you go to a club, ain't nobody dancing but the girls and the crazy nigga.
Yeah. Right.
That's it. Yeah. You know, everybody else, they hit their little box. Like, we used to get on the floor with them and dance. You know, we used to be on beans, you know, get drunk, you know. Yeah. And I used to see real gangsters. And they used to boogie, they used to dance at the parties. And you know, back then when I came up, nigga, if you couldn't dance, you ain't no pussy. Okay. You can have all the dope in the world, you can have anything. The niggas who, the best dancers is the niggas everybody wanna fuck with. This is how it was.
That's just how it was.
And I used to seeing that. So I was seeing niggas dance and beat the fuck out of nigga and shoot a nigga. Like, that was normal. So to me, emotionally, it wasn't nothing for me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so Daryl used to do this dance and he used to just be snapping his finger and leaning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you pay attention to the first White Tee video, we was actually doing Lean with a Rock with it on this video. Yeah. But it wasn't an actual dance yet. You know what I'm saying? So I took what Daryl was doing and what we was doing on the White Tee video, and I made the dance, and I said, I'm gonna call it Lean with a Rock with it, because I had an artist who made a song, a remix of a song called Get Jiggy. There was a whole bunch of dance songs in Atlanta. Yeah. And Get Jiggy was one of the big dance songs. One of my artists was on it. Yeah. And they said, I lean and I rock, talking about getting jiggy. And it just stuck out to me. And I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna that's gonna be the name to that dance." Yeah. So I called all the artists who were signed to me. I called the producer, who was a hot producer at the Pool Palace at the time. I said, "I want you to make the beat. I'm put all my artists on there. It's gonna be like a song for all my artists." So we get in there, but you know how, but put this on there, put this on there, and I just end up putting damn near this shit together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we did the song. It's a Wednesday. We recorded the song. It was 6 of us. We recorded the song. We left, went straight to the Pool Palace, performed it 20 times. Instant hit.
Oh, instant hit. Knew it was an instant hit.
Instant hit.
Nigga.
Because there wasn't nobody doing that dance before we was doing it.
Yeah, nigga.
Like, at all.
And you knew. How quickly did it go crazy? Like, what, a week?
It was instantly. No, that night. I told you we did that motherfucker 20 times.
Nigga. You know that's it.
Like, he played that shit back to back to back to back. See, this was in time where niggas broke records.
Right.
DJs don't break records no more, they just play them.
Right.
Unless they got a nigga that they fuck with. I'm gonna spin it called Fuck With You. They don't break records no more. So there was a time where a nigga might play a record 5 times in a row.
Damn.
Play that motherfucker, play the hook, the first hook, and the first verse, and bring that bitch back, play the hook. The end of the song come back, hold on, start that bitch all the way over. You know what I'm saying? It was them times. You know what I'm saying? So shit, and then all my artists was like, hot groups. I had Ben Hill Squad, they was on it. They was a hot ass group.
Yeah.
I had a Charlie from Baker Road, he was a hot ass group. Had a song called Blockhead Big. I had Young Nut on there. He was on my label 10 Little Niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had my nigga Shot Black on there from Trap Squad. They was a big ass group over there too. You know what I'm saying? Like I strategically did this. Okay, you. You know what I'm saying?
And go crazy.
Yep.
Now the name Dem Franchize Boyz, like you said, when you got signed, y'all didn't have a name. Who came up with the name? And what was the point of naming like Dem Franchize Boyz?
Atlantic helped us form the name.
Okay. They were going old school with it back in Motown era type shit.
Pimpin' got a tattoo that say the franchise big as hell on his arm. Because he was calling himself the franchise on the beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was calling himself like, I'm the franchise on the beat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they was like, what y'all, we were like, we don't know group name. So like they was getting us name. We was like, I don't like that. You don't like that. So Atlanta was like, why y'all be the franchise?
That's it.
So we was like, hell yeah. And Pimp was like, nah, that my name. We was like, nigga, fuck that, nigga. We finna be the franchise, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit ring, nigga.
And they looked and they was like, y'all can't be the franchise because the artist already named franchise. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, why y'all don't be the Franchize Boyz? And we was like, nah, we from the project. It got to be Dem. So we went to slang everything. Dem Franchize. Take all the S's out. Put
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how we came up with the name.
That's real. I'm curious. Would you or y'all entertain a versus with D4L?
They came versus us. How?
You know, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
they must gonna add in all Charlotte Low stuff.
Yeah,
and all Fable
some
stuff
futures.
Too.
Yeah, you know how to do all the futures and the.
But that's not a group. That's not Franchize Boyz and D4L no more.
Yeah, but that's the verses always be kind of muddy with like nigga. I wrote this song. I produced this. So it be kind of.
Nah, we can do that. But like I say, see, people got to understand. I tell people this, bro. We got 3 #1 hits. Niggas don't even got 1. Yeah. We got 3. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We had 3 hits before anybody from our hood had 1 song. Before D4L had any song that you heard of, we had 3 hits. You see what I'm saying? And not just count all the other stuff that we did that I can add on to this shit. You see what I'm saying? Niggas gonna need help. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna niggas gonna need help. You know what I'm saying? I think would it be more adequate to me, you know what I'm saying, would be Crunk versus Snap.
Yeah.
Crunk versus.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think both of these started in the same time. One on the east side, one on the west side. Because you gotta think, we dropped in 2004, Crime Out dropped in 2004 too. Scrappy did too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that would be more of a thing, and it's more songs, more big songs and more hit songs that we can add in there. So if you put us on the same team with D4L, like now it create more firepower.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because Crunk got a lot of songs too though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a good battle. Ain't nobody had. Then you gotta think about this too. When speaking on Atlanta, we created genres.
Yeah.
What other city anybody created genres? And we created 3 at the same time: Snap, Crunk, and Trap.
So
and 2 of them happened on the west side.
So I'll ask you then, to create the Snap and y'all being like the forefront of that, what were your thoughts on Dallas with the Boogie era?
I love it. I like that shit.
Yeah.
I told you I like culture, bro.
Yeah.
I like all this shit that was going on. So you gotta think, like, I done been around everywhere. I really think that when it comes to Atlanta, the cities that to me feel most similar to Atlanta to me is Dallas and Houston. You see what I'm saying? So I always got that vibe, and I always like, you know, how they do shit and how they ride their cars and how they had to have haircuts and shit. I like that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with that shit. You see what I'm saying?
So now we've reached the point to where we're in the culture of music with drill, and but it seemed like drill not fun really. It's just like drill is so dark. How do you feel about like that type of music?
Shit, I'm on some drill shit. I like that shit. I'm gonna tell you, it's just It's rocky because the message, what it pitched to people and how they perceive and how niggas indulge into what people say all the time, even though this shit is just entertainment. But it's almost like telling a nigga not to watch Scarface and don't want to go sell no dope.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We're just gonna stop making movies. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like right now it's waves, and right now the gangster shit is just the waves. That's the attraction right now. You see what I'm saying? And I just think that it happens all the time. Before fun times happen, the gangster wave is already, it happens all the time. But
Yeah.
It happened like that. You gotta think, it was gangster rap before it was bass music.
No, that's fair. Yeah, hell
You see
yeah.
what I'm
Hell
saying?
No, hell yeah.
So I just feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You gotta go gangster to be like, man, it's too much hard shit. Let's put some fun back into it.
Man,
You see what I'm saying?
and seeing Atlanta take over, how was it seeing, y'all neighbor Memphis, with the Glorrillas, the Bags, the Finesse 2 times and shit? How's it seeing a city like that getting its just due, where they're just producing, star after star after star, where that, kind of coming up, kind of what Atlanta did as well, where they just start producing stars after stars?
I got a lot of people in Memphis. I fuck with Memphis too. Memphis been popping like that though.
Yeah,
To me,
nah, for real.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's been artists who, like I say, 8 Ball, MJG, you gotta think
3
6
6,
Mafia.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They whole count. You know what I'm saying? So like, just seeing it happen so fluently now just mean that our culture is just getting more broad now to me. That's what I see. You see what I'm saying? Because just the same way we got a lot of culture in Atlanta, it's a lot of cities got a lot of culture like that. But niggas never get a chance to really just tap into it. They see a little piece of it. You see what I'm saying? And they don't never get a chance to just, really just vibe with it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, I fuck with all that shit, no matter what it is. If you black and you like the hyphy shit, I love that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I rock out with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even like the New York drill music, I like that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I like that shit because I'm gonna tell you where I feel like it's a good thing to me because it make niggas dance.
Nah, yeah.
You see more gangsters dance right now than anything.
Ever.
Making it cool.
Ever. You see what I'm saying? So I think that we got them dancing now. If we can get them on some cool shit, then we can settle these little niggas down a little bit.
Yeah. Now, there was always like especially in Dallas, man, one of the things that artists always say is, man, I'm gonna go move to Atlanta and blow. Like that's always been the thing. Like I'm gonna go to Atlanta and blow. How did y'all get that stigma? You know what I'm saying? Is it really like that? Can people just come in and pop like that?
Yeah. That shit Black Hollywood.
You respect Dallas House?
Yes. But hey, let me tell y'all something, man. I love my shit, man, but that's one of our flaws. Them niggas welcome anybody in.
They welcome in.
Boy, they welcome anybody in.
They said Dallas
bro.
would do this. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but Atlanta welcome anybody in. You know what I'm saying? It's like it ain't a bad thing, it ain't a good thing, but they'll welcome anybody in. Like whatever you want to do, you can go to Atlanta. You want to write movies? Go to Atlanta. You want to be in movies? Go to Atlanta. You want to be a producer? Go to Atlanta. You want to be a singer? Go to Atlanta. You want to be an artist? Go to Atlanta. You want to be a dancer? Go to Atlanta. You want to get into sports? Go to Atlanta.
Yeah, that's fair.
You want to train? Go to Atlanta. You want to be a motivational speaker? Go to Atlanta.
You want a
You see what I'm
podcast?
saying? You want to do podcasts? Go to Atlanta. Like Atlanta right now, like it's so many varies from different places. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right now, back then, if you want to go on a press run, you got to go to New York. You
Exactly.
want to do a press run now? You got to go to Atlanta.
Oh man.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And niggas is having business meetings in Atlanta no more. Niggas ain't flying to LA and New York no more. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to go see the big offices.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's when you finna sign a deal and meet everybody, but everybody got offices in Atlanta now.
I can see it like that.
You see what I'm saying? The club life. You wanna be a promoter? Go to Atlanta.
And it's more fun in it. Like Atlanta, the first place I've been to, bro, where black people just really carry themselves like with some type of respect. Like I ain't never been in a Waffle House with wasn't nobody ugly in the Waffle House. Like the manager had on a tie, like it was like some respectable. It was run like real respectable.
You're gonna get every variation of a nigga in Atlanta.
Yeah.
All of them. All of them. I know people come to Atlanta and say, I never seen as many black people with these many type of cars, with Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis, and niggas be like, bro, what the fuck? And a young nigga might jump out 22. Niggas like, that's his car? Like, this fucking be Black Hollywood. The same way you go to LA and be like, these niggas really goddamn, you just see goddamn, 20 Maybachs and outside, park outside.
Now,
You see what I'm saying? Like you go to Atlanta, you see that shit.
now that's what shocked me because we interviewed a young cat by the name of Brick Baby, and he was like, man, we went to Atlanta. It nigga is 19-year-olds jumping out Lambos, having that real paper. He's like, I'm from Cali, nigga, and I'm looking around like, what the fuck is going on out here?
Yeah,
Like,
and niggas having that shit on them.
having that shit.
No, I'm talking about niggas, 4, 5, 6, 7 niggas walking in the club, 100,000.
Damn.
It's easy to be 1.2, 1.5, 2 million in the club, in a hood club at any given time in Atlanta. With probably about $100,000 worth of cars outside. I mean, 100 million worth of cars outside. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is trying, everybody got $90,000 scat packs, $100,000 scat packs in Atlanta. Demons and shit. Niggas don't get regular cars in Atlanta. You can't buy no regular Charger. Ain't no RT 362 and 392. No. Nah.
Yeah, bro.
It ain't even. Niggas don't even get scat packs no more. It's Hellcats and Demons. That's
bro,
it. The trucks. Niggas don't even get the cars no more. Niggas getting trucks and everything. Jeeps, the Rangos, and burning tires out on the expressway. Niggas in Atlanta shut the whole expressway down and just do donuts in the whole. They're about in the middle of fucking expressway and just like real life shit.
Bro, and it's crazy you said that because I was just listening to a Migos song. Quavo said, fuck that little 392. And I was just looking at one of them hoes like, damn, that's a $50,000 car. Like, that's all right for it.
Nah, it's great. 9/11.
Dude, bro, so hold on. Me being a Dallas nigga, let me say I moved down there. I got my little SS Camaro, whatever. Like, is they gonna know that you ain't really? Yeah.
Nah, but see, niggas drive all kind of cars though. Okay. See, it's every level of it. But as niggas is, if I'm finna say, well, I'm finna goddamn, I got me some money, I want to get me a new car.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get the $60,000 car. Right. And now, especially if you got the the Hellcat Jeep, and then he got the Durango, and then he got the motherfucking the Demon Charger.
Yeah.
Nigga, nah, I'm not getting this regular shit. Hey boy, fuck that. I'm gonna pay this $1,500 a month.
Yeah, pay this $1,500 a month.
Pay this $1,500 a month.
We gonna have a good 6-month run.
You see?
nigga, damn. So I'm curious, how much money should a nigga have in his pocket if he go to Atlanta strip club?
Shit, none. Shit, but these niggas they be sliding. Listen, shit, bro. Like I tell people, Atlanta a place to have fun, dog. But a lot of people get Atlanta really fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
That's a place you'll go and won't leave that bitch. You see what I'm saying? At any given time, at the snap of a moment. You know what I'm saying? At the snap of a moment, dog. You see what I'm saying?
So niggas be hungry out there, like.
Man, them niggas, bro. Listen, niggas ain't doing shit in the hood no more. Niggas is going to where the white people stay. Yeah. Like niggas is having shootouts in Lenox Mall.
Yeah, nigga.
Real shootout. It was 2 in a week.
Nigga.
You see what I'm saying? Niggas wouldn't dare take it. Nigga, but we finna go, hey, we on the bucket, but I'll leave the gun. We ain't taking the sticks and shit. You see what I'm saying? Now niggas, this shit is everywhere now. Niggas don't get no fuck. So niggas is looking for you. Cause guess what niggas know? Out of town niggas come to Atlanta, guess what they going? All the Buckhead, all the pretty places. They ain't going to the hood. So guess what these hood niggas going? They put them clothes on and them ballads and them shit they going. I don't think they doing this in their life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Fishing, nigga. We're fishing.
Hey, what do you think made it? Because I know 21 was online like, man, he was like pleading like, damn, it's getting fucked up. What do you think made it get to that point? Like,
been fucked up.
So I don't think it's no worse than it was a couple years ago type shit? Or?
No, it is. It's worse now. Because you got the internet, so everybody's trying to one up whatever somebody else doing. You see what I'm saying? If he showed 10,000 online, I gotta show 20. So shit, he showed 20, I gotta show 50. Shit, now I gotta show 100. So now every time I get online, I gotta show 100. Like I just say, he got the demon. Well shit, them niggas over on the east side got the boy. I can't hell no, boy. Shit, he fucking little shouter, so I gotta get that car caught. You see what I'm saying? He just put the VVS's with the goddamn, with the baguettes and his shit, so I'm going to baguettes too. Just that's what it is, but that's what the internet do. Cause back then, shit, I don't see the niggas on the east side, I don't know what these niggas got. Right. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to get what these niggas got. Nigga on over here they ride the goddamn Crown Vics with the rim. I'm finna get me a Crown Vic, put the 23s on it. You see what I'm saying? But when you start seeing the internet, you start seeing all this shit. So then niggas gauge start going to what you seeing. And it's not what you seeing around you no more. Now nigga, it's niggas competing with you don't even know these niggas. Niggas competing with niggas they don't even know.
Bro,
You see what I'm saying?
Nah, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah. But what he got the Balenciagos on, nigga don't even like Balenciagas. Niggas just gonna go buy them because everybody else got the motherfuckers. That's what niggas is doing though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's getting worse. You see what I'm saying? Oh, they got switches on their gun? Wow, well, everybody gotta have switches. Oh, they got the sticks with the hundreds, and we got to have the sticks with the hundreds. Like, that's what it is now. You see what I'm saying? This is the internet. Internet got everything fucked up everywhere.
Yeah. Man, it just seems like it's so crazy because the DA in y'all city is not motherfucking playing about these niggas on this internet.
Unless you
You
not.
think they would just turn that shit off?
Yeah, but you gotta think, man. A lot of people don't get a chance to see a lot of shit firsthand. So you don't get a chance to have a firsthand experience. Firsthand experience is the only thing that's gonna change your mental on what to do and what not to do. Seeing a nigga get fucked up like, ooh, boy, he's saying I ain't doing that no more. You see what I'm saying? But when you don't experience, even when you hear it, it's like the same. You see what I'm saying? So motherfuckers don't be thinking shit sweet.
Yeah.
Like I take it like this. Like I know niggas would be like, you should put the guns on the internet and videos, but they'll indict you and shit like that. You know, niggas stay putting guns. I seen my whole hood get indicted for having guns on the video. I was like, boy, now I tell everybody, boy, hey, go get some fake ones.
Yeah.
And put the fake ones on there.
Yeah.
They ain't, well, the people who watch it ain't gonna know it. When you see heat and you see the niggas shooting them motherfuckers, you think them real sticks, them motherfucking movie guns.
Yeah.
Go get them same thing. I shoot movies, dog. Just go get it. Don't put them real guns. Now I can advocate and preach for that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because I done seen firsthand. Niggas don't see that shit. So me telling nigga like, man, fuck that shit. They gonna put that real gun on them. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think it's, that's what I think it is.
So when the district attorney comes down on a situation like YSL, in the hip hop culture, do you hear murmurs of people like saying, hey, I'm gonna stop doing this, or does anything change in people's mental since like a motherfucker's out on a hunt just to say, hey, we gonna?
I can't answer that like directly because I don't really
You ain't
talk to
into-
niggas like that.
Yeah.
But if you think of the history of shit, niggas don't stop doing shit until they get fucked up. I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas you don't see get busted for around with guns, selling dope and all that, niggas still gonna sell.
And then see a nigga do it and be like, oh,
You know
well,
what I'm saying? And nigga, oh shit.
his luck, he was down on his luck.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't happen to me.
Yeah,
Shit,
I'm
goddamn
having
it.
a better day.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn it.
So I just think, like I say, niggas not gonna learn until they get a chance for it to happen to them or they have a first-hand experience.
There you go. Now, you in the podcasting world, is there anything in the podcasting world that you would not touch? Anybody that you won't touch?
I'm gonna tell you that I make sure that I speak and advocate for streets and street people in a positive way. A lot of stuff that people gravitate to and be good stories, it's not necessarily things that I always care about. You see what I'm saying? So I stick to street morals and codes. I don't talk about shit that ain't my fucking business.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't my business. If this nigga want to tell on a nigga, it ain't my business why he told. I don't even want to know why he told. I don't agree with it. So it's no reason for me to figure out, well, why you did it, bro? And then have a debate with him about he did and what my feelings is about what he did. I ain't got to live with that shit. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? It's easier for me. I stick to street codes and morals. You see what I'm saying? And I just think that what makes me different in the space of what I do. I think that's what makes me different. You know what I'm saying? Because I focus on real life shit and real testimonies to help niggas get through their day. Because niggas will see somebody in the highlight, you never see the shit they go over, the triumphs, the transgressions they go through. You always just see when they win the award, when they get this, when they doing good. You see what I'm saying? If somebody can tell you, well, I overcame this, bro. Y'all seen this, but boy, I went through this. That shit might give somebody else hope. That's what I preach. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep giving game until a nigga say, I ain't gonna tell a nigga what to do with his money. Let me just keep saying shit until you be like, you know what, that shit's smart. It's like a commercial. You see a fucking commercial, nigga, 10 years. Midas commercial, you didn't fuck that shit. Then one day you just like, I need some tires, man. Let me try this Midas shit. I keep seeing this shit on the commercial. You see what I'm saying? Then you try it and you're like, oh shit, these some good ass tires. You see what I'm saying? And you like, I fuck with these. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's the same way when you was younger, when your mom used to tell you something all the time, you just didn't listen. You saying you had to keep hearing it until you experience yourself and be like, oh shit, you know what? Okay, now I get it. You see what I'm saying? So I just like to give game. So if it ain't no game, I just feel like it's messy. You see what I'm saying? If it ain't game, I just feel like it's messy. Unless I'm interviewing a nigga who I respect on that type of level, and then it's some shit that he done been through, he just want to talk about it, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop a nigga, but we ain't gonna talk about nothing messy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
How often do you pass up on opportunities to go viral?
I don't even think about that shit. I don't even be like. I think that's another thing. I think that's my like I say, it's you always get and give. I think that's my thing. Cause it's a lot of shit I could do to try to, you know what I'm saying, get some views, and I just ain't known that. I feel like that shit reaching.
Right.
If it's meant, it's gonna fucking happen, bro. I didn't try to be a rapper, nigga. It's happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just took it serious, like, okay, fuck this. Okay, this what's going on. Like podcasts. I just started speaking, niggas start listening to me. Well, shit, I need to start talking. What's the best form of way you talk? Podcast.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, when you interviewing somebody you know, let's say a homeboy, like, or somebody you grew up with, do it get personal on accident? And I ask that because I just seen when Bank was interviewing Baby, he was like, was that you with that girl, boy? Was that you with that old girl? He was like, he looked at that nigga like, nigga, what? But I'm sure that's a question the nigga would ask. Just, no, you was with that bitch, wasn't you? So when you be with your homeboys, do you just ask them some shit, not even, like, it just turned into a conversation?
I want to do it on the interview because like I said, like, see, you got to think, some people do what they do and they do exactly their job.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. I'm not a podcaster.
Yeah.
I just do podcasts. So the shit that you supposed to do, like, that's a part of the interview. You're supposed to do that. I like goddamn watching. That's one of the reasons I watch Breakfast Club. Cause Charlamagne gonna ask a nigga some shit, I want to hear the nigga response.
Exactly.
I be want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
But it don't mean that I want to indulge and pull it out of a nigga.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, like, I think my appearance and the way people know me from a personal level, I don't never want to feel like I'm putting a person on the spot and they got to answer me because I'm asking them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's just nigga get well, if you want to say it, you would say it if that was you or not. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping over niggas say that. I ain't like why he asked him that. But me personally, I wouldn't ask him. I done interviewed a lot of people and I could have asked them niggas all kind of shit.
Yeah.
But that ain't for the camera. Unless it's just they want to talk about that shit.
You know, it's crazy because, you know, we doing this ourselves, we've seen storylines start from like someone right here, boom, and all of a sudden a reaction, then a react, and we're like, oh, we see it kind of go to places. So, you know, I got to ask, Charleston White.
I'm going to tell you about Charleston.
Yeah.
I think Charleston is like internet girls, the good ones.
These are the good ones.
You know, the ones who are like really good girls.
Yeah.
But they want the attention. So they put on the booty shorts and they put on the short shirts and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they ain't really like that. He give out a lot of good messages, but he say a lot of fuck shit too. Well, I ain't gonna say fuck shit, he say a lot of shit that I don't agree with. You see what I'm saying? So if he say a lot of good stuff, he says a lot of stuff that I'll be like, he just said some stuff. But then he'd say a lot of stuff that I don't agree with. You see what I'm saying? So keep doing what he do. Like I watch it, you know what I'm saying? I hear what he's saying because he speak from a informational standpoint too. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times he say it's informational. So when he say shit, well, I look this up and it's this. Like I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at fact check.
I want to see what you talking about, nigga.
Yeah, you talking numbers and
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's informational, but it's just like it's like internet or TV. When you look at the information, you got to know what to pull out.
Yeah.
And you got to know what to push to the side. You see what I'm saying? And I just indulge information.
When it comes to Atlanta, of course, you know, he had the whole situation with T.I. Again, he's a Dallas-Fort Worth guy, and he was able to reach one of the head guys in Atlanta. Does that say something? You doing this podcast, like you're in the music world and you're in this world as well. What does that say to you from a business standpoint? Like to see him reaching, you know, T.I. and being able to get a reaction out of that. Like, what is your mindset from it? From again a podcasting world or doing this where you're speaking on things, and then also from a hip hop world where like normally there's diss songs, there's you know how the hip hop does it. Mm-hmm. What do you say to that? Like this is something new. Like
I just think that like I said, I think it's you know, some people do things that I might be like, I understand, and some people might do things that I don't agree. When it comes to a personal level though, I just think sometimes it's a line. And I just think with the internet and how the people just want to know everything about people's life, there's no line no more. Right. You see what I'm saying? So people don't know when they crossing the line. And just getting personal and saying stuff about people's family is just something I don't agree with either. You see what I'm saying? But some people might just be like, oh, he wasn't saying anything wrong, but who am I? I don't get into how other people feel. I just like, he got a point. I don't agree, but he got a point. Oh, I understand what he's saying. Like I say, I did with shit on a totally different level. You see what I'm saying? I'm just true to who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't let the internet and what other people say and feel, you know what I'm saying, contradict how I feel and my emotions and what I think about shit.
Now, your podcast has become a level to where, you know, like motherfuckers gotta really take that shit seriously, but we know how niggas are. So when you have an individual who want to come on your podcast and they might know you from the city or whatever, like how do you handle that? Like they feel like they could just walk on and should be able to sit down and talk to Parlay just because they know you.
No, niggas no, I don't get down like that anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never moved like that. Like I say, the what stuff I'm doing now, how I'm moving, it's not nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who know me, I've been moving like a boss. As I came up behind niggas who really got down and showed me how to really conduct business and do things. Right. You see what I'm saying? I always had structure. You see what I'm saying? And I always been like that. I'm not no person that niggas just feel like they could just come up to anyway. Right. You see what I'm saying? So if you know me, then you're gonna reach out. And I'm gonna tell you, I do shit a certain way, dog. You're gonna have to do it like this. Right. If they don't like it, cool, I don't give a fuck. Nigga ain't gotta like me, bro. Right. You see what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna like you and nigga gonna like everything you do. So I'm cool with that. Like I said, I'm cool with me.
All right, so let's do it like this. Some celebrity do's and don'ts. Do you fly a chick out that you've never seen before?
Hell no. Fuck no.
The fact that cats do it because I think people do it because they got it. And it's like, maybe it's a tax write-off, like, fuck it, hell, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga do it just because they just want to say they did it, bro.
Just they say they did it.
It's the internet. Somebody else did it. They heard somebody else did it.
Someone want to brag that, hey, I flew I flew 3 out, and the girl want to say, I got flew out. And it's like, hey, everybody, every need is getting met.
Whatever you want to do that shit. That's what I say. It ain't for me. You see what I'm saying?
Talk to
shit. Hey, okay, you want to fly? Cool. Who am I to tell you what the fuck to do? And that's how you feel. You see what I'm saying? If you want to roll a gram in your blunt and I want to roll 3 in mine, shit, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You meet a girl Thanksgiving, you meet her, everything's going good, y'all, things get intimate. Do you take her to your parents' house by Christmas?
Fuck no.
Damn, it's been a month.
Hell no.
He said, hell no. Can't no month go that good. Like, shit, I'm in love.
Not right now, bro. It's going to take a year or 2 for you to find out who a girl is for real.
That's not for real.
It's going to take a year or 2.
They can hide themselves for a year.
You see what I'm saying? It's going to take a year or 2, bro. You know what I'm saying? To figure out.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Let's say y'all going good and, December rolling around and Christmas and she say, Parlay, I done fell on some hard times, man. I'm trying to get to the
Ain't no hard time on criminal time. Fuck that. Ain't no hard time on criminal. Ain't no hard time on the first. Ain't no hard times on birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shit. Hey, man, the end of the month, the last week of the month, the first week of the month, ain't no hard times. You know what I'm saying? Shit, goddamn, you better kiss it in the middle of that motherfucker or something. I hope, goddamn.
Now, so there was a situation that went on the internet where a dude, he had 1 kid, girl had 3 other kids, and he bought his kid, McDonald's, and then feed the rest of the other kids. Now, mind you, he had his reasons. He's like, man, they got daddies, and I don't really know. We ain't even rocking like that.
Nigga, listen, let me tell you something. Like I say, you can't tell nobody else in that situation. Listen, if him and the baby mama is cool on cool grounds like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if they want to do that, she might be an asshole to him. You can't expect me to do something for you and your other kids. If you being an asshole to me, I'm gonna do something for mine. I don't got this. My obligations is not to everybody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's directly. But as a real one, it ain't about her, it's about the kids. So if you're gonna do it, nigga, buy 5 cheeseburger, bro.
Yeah, he said
You
buy
see what I'm
5
saying?
cheeseburgers.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Buy 5, or buy everybody a cheeseburger and get him a Waffle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get him a goddamn Big Mac. You
So-
know what I'm saying? Get everybody a double cheeseburger, give him a Big Mac. Upgrade his fries or something.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But at least feed every goddamn body. I'm gonna say one thing you'll never do. You don't deny nobody no food, no shelter. If somebody need help, you help them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
the minimum thing you can do.
Especially food, dog.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So on the flip side, let's say you have no kids with a woman and she got 2 kids and she want to go out, like you plan a nice day with her. You know, you plan a good old time, but she need $250 for the babysitter.
But get the babysitter. What the fuck you want to take out for? You can't take care of him. That's broke ass nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some broke ass nigga shit right there. You can't like something I want to take care of. It's like I want to get a dog, but I don't want to give him no food. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's shit come along with that shit, especially if you want to fuck with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's an Atlanta mentality. Bro, they got that real paper down there.
Yeah, don't use
Nah.
He said,
Hey, we gonna end on that, boy. Okay. I'll take her to Atlanta, boy. She gonna see somebody. Them niggas don't play, they gonna be like, come here real quick. Your boyfriend right there. I'm telling you, boy, them niggas are treacherous.
yeah, nigga.
For real, man.
I allow my bitch, my bitch jumped in the car with a nigga had that goddamn
for real.
demon. Nigga, they just sped the fuck off.
Man, nah, man. This shit was a goddamn good time, man. I like this shit, man. The energy, man. When y'all come in, I gotta sit y'all down.
So, hey, we just want to, man, thank you so much for pulling up on us, brother, man. Y'all, this Parlay, he a motherfucking legend. The Franchize Boy, Dem Franchize Boyz,
You talking about
in the apartment
apartment.
podcast.
Nah,
Go check
for real,
out
for
every
real.
motherfucking
Yeah,
episode.
man. And hey, if you're down here and you watch it in the area, you got 7 on 17, tap in, we'll tap that at Huncho Elite. Yeah, me and Quavo got a 7 on 7 program, so and I know 7 on 7 big down here in Texas and shit, but we tap ass everywhere.
Amen. You already know, man. Thank you for coming so much, brother. Parlay in the motherfucking building. You are a real life street star.
Life with a Y, nigga, you better have some meaning.
Hold on. Has Desi reached out to you?
It's my dog.
Yeah, he owe you some motherfucking money though.
He owe me
Desi, oh, bro, I just be waiting for you to pop out of the skit every fucking
My
time,
dog
bro.
owe me that, man. Tell that nigga keep doing this thing, man.
Hey man, already, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Shout out RealLyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it.